You're always qualified to speak to the person behind you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Check
really
that out.
that 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 helped my brain take it in.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, thank you.
You are always qualified to speak to the person behind you. So, what does that look like? What does that look like for you?
For me,
Yes.
oh, there are so very many. I can speak to females who've been sexually assaulted. I can speak to
Ooh, there we
females who've,
go. Hold on.
yeah,
Hold on right there. If you can speak to people now, who would not want to get through that trauma?
and be able to forgive effectively and move on with life.
Who would not want to get
Mhm.
through that? As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
sad to say, that is that is a big niche market.
Yes,
That is
that's
a
a big check.
huge niche market.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's somewhat of a blue sea because everybody's walking around with their secret
Nobody
and not
wants to talk
speaking
about it.
to it.
Right. They don't want to talk about it.
That's powerful.
It is. It's more powerful to really let it go, because it can just stay there buried. But I forgave and let it go. I don't see where it surfaces at all, and I forgave the person,
Mm-hmm.
but I see people don't share their stories too. So,
Of course not.
yeah.
That's how we've that's how we've forgotten about slavery.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And those
Amen.
teenage girls are just, puberty age came over pregnant already on the ship.
Hmm.
Yeah. Those kinds of things. But there's a lot of experiences I had, divorce, of course, loss. And I've,
There we go. Now
done
that's a lot. That's a lot.
it's a whole lot, my life. And I can
That's
sit here
right.
and look just as peaceful as a librarian, but I have lived through quite a few things. And you know, just the infidelity being a pastor's wife. I can speak to a lot of church hurt, which ministers are so hush hush about. Now, that's a taboo subject right there.
Yes, it is. But
They'll never let you bring that up. But
that's also
people,
a diamond package.
yeah, I got that one.
Diamond.
Hmm.
The more taboo, the more niche.
Well, there
The
it is
more
right there.
uncomfortable, the more of a blue sea it is because nobody's talking about it.
It's huge.
But when you put the offer out there and you say, I've got a 7-step method for overcoming
Hmm.
any of the things you just listed,
Hmm.
they will beat the path to you.
Hmm.
Your messaging becomes so succinct.
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you ever been a preacher's wife?
Whew. And I've got a girlfriend who experienced the exact same thing. So it's not rare.
Oh, oh no.
It's just not
It's
spoken about.
prevalent. It's just not spoken of. So
Right.
when you pull back the curtain, when you reveal the whiz
Hmm.
in the
Well, it's almost as if it's like, do I really want to uncover this? Wonder if I'd be safe. I'm probably
now,
safe because I'm
check
in
this out, right?
California. Down south.
This is where your money is. And this is where, and I said this to somebody yesterday, this
Hmm.
is where your ideal client's salvation is, and
Oh,
how
yeah.
much would you have needed or benefited from
Oh,
someone with a
oh,
$5,000 package, $10,000 package that could help you get through that trauma?
that could have helped me at that time when I thought I was going to
There's
die. I
no
didn't even get dressed.
there is no amount of
Mm-hmm.
money that you would not have spent.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. Everybody on the call, just think about what she just said. $25,000 is not a lot of money. When you say, okay, I've got a 2-year package or a 1-year package for $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
And people feel like you just said you felt, don't want to get dressed, don't want to do this,
Right.
sick to
Call
their
in sick
stomach.
to church. I called in sick to church for months. I
You
did the
got a
radio
package.
announcements, but yeah.
You got a package. You got a book. You got a movie for
Oh, yes.
days.
Absolutely. For days.
For days.
Mm-hmm. And small town like that, ministry is almost like a side hustle. There's everybody is a minister, and there's a lot of shenanigans. So you really don't want to take the talk about a movie. You
Exactly.
might want to make this movie next year yourself.
I'm saying
Yeah.
this is what we don't do. We don't
Mm-hmm.
tell our stories. And that's why we wondering why, who, how, who do I speak to? What do I say? Come on, you running from what you got. See,
But I
we
have
go
so
through
many
experience. Go
stories,
ahead.
though. There's so many. There's so
Let me
many.
tell you something.
And
And
I
this is
did,
why I said in the beginning, this is why I said in the very
yeah,
beginning, I said, when you get this, there will be no shortage of clients. There will be no shortage of money.
yeah.
But somebody got to
Okay.
help these people.
Oh, yes.
Why not you?
Right.
Why not you? See, people with the core story try to put the front story on.
You're
People got a core
representative.
story and they
Mhm.
put the front story.
Mhm.
They got the key to this kind of hurt and this kind of salvation, but they'll make a package and make something that just says, and not for anyone else who might do this, but you got a course for for writing books. You could teach somebody how to write a book
Right.
in 30 days.
Yeah.
That sound good. But you're not saving lives with that.
Right.
You're going to make some money, but you're not going to live your ideal life. You're not going to save lives. What you just spoke to has the power to save lives.
Sure, I would have paid for it.
So we're going to revisit that whole offer.